Are you a teacher and a trainer who started making videos and you are for sure looking for some kind of tips to make your videos better? Namaste. My name is Aparna. I am a certified life coach and a trainer. I'm from Chennai and I'm on a mission to help trainers and teachers like you around the world become a better version of themselves. And today I'm here to talk to you about video making. So I made one video about talking about what is the objective that you need to keep in mind before you're making the video. And here I'm going to talk about, in case you're making an educational video, what are the things that you will keep in mind so that your video reaches out to the right audience in the right particular format that you want it to. So the objective is met and the outcome is amazing. So let's begin. So first things first is having a clear learning objective. So as I spoke to you about the objective in the previous video, the same thing applies here. When you're making an educational video, it's vital for you to know what is it that you're going to, what is going to be your objective of making this video. Are you going to connect it with the students in schools or students in colleges, students in various aspects of life, or you're going to make any particular age group that you're targeting so that you're going to educate them? So I have one of my friend who's into sanitization, and she does a lot of online workshops where she targets people from schools and colleges and teaches them how to go about doing hygiene, right? So that's her objective of educating people about sanitization and hygiene. So that can be one of the things that you can, do. Second one is engaging and also having a visual content. What do I mean by this is, so the content that you're going to bring into your audience, whether it is your students or it's your teachers, it's your people in the community, or you're trying to educate it from anywhere. As a trainer, you have to have certain engagement that will connect your audience with the video. Now, engagement can be in various ways, maybe a pictorial form of what you are speaking, or maybe some kind of a video inside a video that says some things. Or nowadays we have a lot of AI tools available that can convert your script into a video. So having a proper content that is visually attractive as well as connecting with the audience will help the audience or the students that you're wanting to connect more effectively. The third important thing is structuring your content and organizing it in the right way. Now, what do I mean by structuring the content is, when you're organizing your video, it has to have some logic in it, and there should be a certain structure. Like, you can start with an introduction, and then maybe once you have given you've said about yourself and you have said what you're going to do and what you're going to teach in that particular video, then the context of the presentation becomes a little more clearer to the audience. They know what they're going to now view or what they're going to learn from the video, right? So create an introduction to first establish your context, and then present information in a sequential manner, so that once the sequence is over, say you're going to say 5 points on certain, say, health. So you're going to teach 5 points. Maybe you're going to give them 5 important tips on improving their health. So you're going to say, I'm going to give you 5 important tips, and here we go. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, 4, and 5. So after that, you need to have a certain conclusion. So based on these 5 points, the conclusion is you can get better in your health and you can make your health as wealth. So that can be a conclusion. And then you can give them some small takeaways, like important takeaways, like drinking water was the first point. And you remember drinking water was one of the important criteria that we talked about. Having lots of fruits, including a lot of vegetables in your meals, will play a vital role. So remember these key takeaways, and you can break some complex things, like sometimes when immunity is involved or sometimes some medicines are involved. That time when you're explaining medicines and you're talking about a lot of vitamins and chemicals involved in the food, probably people may not understand, not many understand the terms, right? So if you can break them down into simple segments, it will help the learners or the viewers connect to the content a little more concretely, right? So that is other thing that you can think before you're making the video. I think it was the fourth one, right? Yeah, the fourth important thing is interactivity and engagement. So how are you going to create an interactivity? So now, because we are on digital platform, lots and lots of time, there is a lot of information being shared and not many are connecting with every information that comes. So how are you going to keep it more concrete and keep it so active that the audience wants to continue viewing your video till the end? So what is that is going to keep them stuck on your video or glued to your video so that they see the entire video? You have to keep that in mind. Maybe you can involve something like quizzes or some knowledge checks or maybe some interactive exercises within the videos that are like maybe a downloadable PDF. You can, download the document and see what I'm talking about. Or here is a format where you can work upon by yourself and you will see the difference in within a week's time. Some engaging conversation or activity or some kind of um, resource that can connect the viewer to your video. And also, I would request you to encourage the viewers to pause the videos whenever it is a lengthy video. So if it's a 5 minutes video, 7 minutes video, 10 minutes video, 10 minutes video, it's always good to ask your audience to stop, pause, and do the activity and then play the video back. So that way the audience would want to keep the conversation. It can happen a little more both the ways, and it's not only you making the video, and people sometimes feel bored when they're just watching you talk too much like I'm doing right now. Right? So this is one of the important points. Then next comes your visual and audio quality. So you have to pay attention about what kind of quality video you're putting across. If your videos are not clear enough, like your background is messy, or when your video is done, if there is no proper sound coming from the video, or if there is no proper lighting, some of them have lights from the back, so that can also not connect to the audience may not want to see the entire video because they are so distracted with the content or the display of their screen, right? So we need to be a little careful there. Also, you need to have good quality microphone and good quality audio system so that your audience can connect to your video properly, right? There is one important thing that we should do is we need to edit our videos, right? Once we have done the videos. So currently I'm not into editing. I will be learning editing myself. There are a lot of things that I'm learning right now. So editing is going to be a part of it. So as soon as I learn editing, I'm going to share a video on how to go about doing editing. And probably then my videos will be a little more better. So I'm also a learner, right? I'm learning a lot of things here. And one bonus tip for you. Now, this is important. You need to keep this in mind that your video duration cannot extend too long, wherein you're talking a lot of information, as I told you. Just try to be as crisp and as short as possible, and as much of information you can give in points wise. It's easy for people to digest, right? So that is other thing. And one last thing, do go and check if there is any kind of feedback given from your audience or your students. Do also encourage them during your videos to give certain kind of feedback for you to make the videos better. So I'm going to also request you to go ahead and put in the comment below, what do you think about video making and the information that I shared in this video? Did you like it? If you liked it, then do comment and let me know what are your thoughts. Thank you for listening to me. You have a good day. Bye-bye.